I recently debuted a new figure skating program and competition wearing one of my own creations, and here's how I made my fairy tale dress. This dress sketch was done back in May when I started choreographing the program, and I didn't get a chance to start working on the dress until August, which was a little over a month away from the competition. Eek! My patterns for the dress were based off of the patterns that I had drafted for last year's dress, and I made a few adjustments to them based on the design for this year's dress. After the patterns for the top half of the dress were drafted, it was time to start cutting. Pro tip, these rotary cutters make cutting so much faster. When I saw this beautiful embroidered fabric from Joann's at their closing sale, I knew that I had to buy it for this dress no matter how expensive it was. Once I got all of the top pieces cut out, it was time to start pinning things together. I got this lace trim off of Amazon, and I'm just getting it how I like it and pinning it to the top. And now we're ready to start threading the bobbin and getting to sewing. I'm still very much a slow and steady sewer just to make sure that all the seams get lined up correctly. Like, this is 2 times speed. Once I learned how to put a zipper in and got that done, which was a whole process, so that's why I didn't really film it, the final touch was hand sewing on some hooks and eyes to the back. I based the bottom on a current skirt that I had. Then I used pink mesh to make a circle skirt and cut out some triangular little accent pieces to make it a little more fairy-like. Before I sewed everything on the skirt, I tried it on with the top just to make sure that layout was how I liked it. And then I used my serger to finish off all of the edges on the skirt pieces and also the sleeves, and the top was then sewn to the skirt in one large seam. Before I added any rhinestones, I tested it out on the ice to make sure I could move around and that everything was fine and didn't need to get adjusted, and nothing did, which was perfect. To bead the dress, I laid it out flat and pinned it down to a piece of foam core and then hand glued each individual rhinestone on with E6000 glue. I think the necklace is definitely my favorite part of the dress. After beading, I let it dry for 2 days, and then it was competition time, and it looks so pretty out on the ice. I felt like such a fairy princess. These skirts flow so well on the ice, and the necklace is super sparkly. And I got so many compliments on it by like people I didn't even know at the competition. They were walking up to me being like, "Oh my gosh, I heard you made your dress." I guess from somebody else, but I really love how this turned out, and I can't wait to wear it more at competitions this season.